Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Happy hump day. Trying to get situated here. We may just all fall down because I am not used to going horizontal on my new laptop. Not used to it at all. So I hope everybody can hear me. And so, yeah, it's Wednesday. I've had an amazing few days off of YouTube. Sunday, I just pretty much vegged out all day Sunday. Good morning, Lawless. Happy Wednesday, my love. I missed you too. How are you? I love you plenty, 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 plenty. I hope you're doing well today on this Hump Day Wednesday. Hope you're doing amazing, honey. Yeah, I took a few days off. I'm trying to decide what this YouTube space for me is going to become in 2026. 2025 was all about consistency and going live every day, but posting every single day. 2026 does not look like that for me. It's hard surviving out here in these YouTube streets without Lexi. I love you. I love you so. I missed you too. And I know you probably have gone live and I probably have missed that. I need to catch up on everything. I'm just trying to take a little step back because I'm just not overwhelmed. This doesn't overwhelm me at all, but I'm like kind of bored. I'm kind of bored with YouTube. And I feel like I know that I need to keep the consistency going and keep it up. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what that looks like for me right now. Hello there, Temper. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. Lawless, I hope everybody's well. Mrs. Lawless and Lawlessito and Lawlessita. I hope they are well. Hello, Victor. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I hope all is well with you. Amazing live stream this morning. I was in the bushes. For a part of it anyway, because my schedule now in the mornings with Zoe's new schedule and getting her back and forth to work, I miss everything now. I miss everything. So, but yes, doing well, doing well. Hey, my boo. So how I know, Lawless, yeah. Yes. Oh, you had to drive on YouTube. Yes, for a year before you lost your mojo. Yes. Now you don't know what to do on YouTube. Right. And I totally get that. I totally get that, you know. Um it's not like I do something that is that I do the same thing or like I have a show or do something like Victor. Victor is amazing. Victor does his 12 hours every day and without fail every single day. And I think that is just so commendable and amazing because he brings such love and light to the community. But I know that I bring that to my community. But sometimes I'm like, what does this space look like for me right now? So I'm just trying to think about how this is going to look going forward, especially with my technology. My phone that I always do everything on doesn't let me do that anymore, right? So we had to pivot. And so now, since my daughter got me this beautiful laptop over the holiday, I'm able to use this to do my live streams, but it doesn't push out as much and I don't get as much engagement as I would if I was doing a vertical live stream. And now we know from watching Tiffany's takes that doing live streams, doing what's it called? Silent live streams can sometimes hurt you. I never did a silent live stream before I was fully monetized, so I don't know how that would look for me. But I know that for people who are just now trying to find their footing and get monetized and whatnot, it's not a good idea. So yes. Okay, Riley. Yes, like to have a conversation offline. Yes. Yes, Victor. I would love that, Victor. Anytime. Yes, I would love to. I would love to have a conversation offline about that. Indeed. 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 Yes, to stream while you were out and about a lot. Yes, Lawless. Yes. Yeah, your schedule has changed as well. Now you're getting to see the people that you stopped seeing. Yes, Victor. Yes, yes. Which is amazing, right? When we can actually engage and see the people that we weren't seeing anymore or that we couldn't engage with because of our schedules. And that's an amazing thing. That's an amazing thing. Thank you, Riley. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you. And for anybody who does not know, just Ollie, formerly Kai, formerly Theo, but Riley. So that is our little Riley. So yes, Boo, it's hard. It's hard to navigate the YouTube space. I came, I saw, I conquered. I did what I set out to do. I wanted to come and be consistent every day, and I wanted to become monetized. I didn't know how that was going to look, and I wanted to grow my channel, and I did that. I did that in a matter of no time at all, right? For me, no time for me, because I was giving myself a year. I did that way before 12 months. Now that I've been here for over 12 months back here, I mean, I've had my channel for going on 15 years, but now that I've been here for over 12 months, it's starting to feel different and look a little different to me right now. And so, yeah, so we're just trying to figure things out, Victor, what is on the menu today for breakfast or brunch? What's on the menu? Boo, I got your message. Yes, you are absolutely right. We got to do some real big pivots here, some real big pivots. There's my sissy. Hola, mi hermana. I was just thinking about you this morning. I'm going to message you because I have your thing set up, but I have to figure out how I'm going to present it to you. And so, yeah, so I'll message you later on today. And we'll figure it out somehow, some way. We will figure it out. I loved your video last night. Sabor, 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 sabor. I loved it. It's amazing. You're right in your lane, doing your little cooking videos. And when I say little, not to demean anything because they're not little, but you know what I mean. Your short videos, and I love them so much. I love them so much. I really, really do. Yes, de nada, de nada. Going to do the old standby yes of grilled sourdough covered in cheesy onion and jalapeno scramble. However, I have some fresh rice. So I'm gonna have rice cereal. You know what, Victor? One of my dearest friends growing up, her mother used to make rice cereal. My grandfather, Pedro Morales, he loved rice pudding, and my mother would have to have that for him on the regular. But rice cereal, that's a very popular Puerto Rican Boricua dish. And it's a popular dessert as well, with the raisins and the cinnamon and everything. And yeah, I love my rice. I'm a rice girl through and through, but I don't want it sweet and I don't want it cold. Unless it's sushi. So yeah, that sounds so good, Victor, though. That sounds amazing. What are you going to put in it? Yes, rice pudding. Yeah, for me, it is tapioca pudding. I love tapioca pudding. I do. Yes, eating rice cereal your entire life. Yes. Yeah, it's a big Boricua thing. It's a big Puerto Rican thing. Yeah. Arroz con dulce. Correct, Lily. Arroz con dulce. One of my mother's dearest friends, Mrs. Rivera, She always made that for us at Christmas time. And it was one of my mother's favorites. One of my mother's favorites. Good morning, Tamelia. How are you, my beautiful girl? How are you doing today? Melted butter, cinnamon, nutmeg, and oh, I love it. Nutmeg is my favorite thing. Nutmeg is magical. I love the smell of nutmeg. I love the taste of nutmeg. I'm not a cinnamon girly like that, but I do use cinnamon for those things, right? And especially fresh cinnamon, a nice stick and grate it. But I love nutmeg. Oh, I love nutmeg and grate that out or get it already done, already grated, ground nutmeg. I love it. I love it so much. That sounds so delicious, Victor. It really does. I am well, Tamelia. I'm so glad you are off today from your new endeavor, your new job. Everybody, Tamelia got a new job. She started yesterday with orientation. So proud of her. So, yes. But yeah, Victor, that sounds amazing. Today, I don't know. I wanted to cook some black beans today. So I think I might do that in my Instant Pot later. Some dried black beans. Yeah. I used to be a canned bean girl. But since I got my Instant Pot, I don't like canned beans anymore. I do everything from scratch, from dry. So I think I'm going to do that. Yes. Congratulations to Tamelia. Yes. 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 Everything is going to go well, honey. Yes, scratch is the way. Yes, Victor, it is. It is. Sometimes the canned beans, and I love canned beans, like Lily, Nuestra Familia, she made her pink beans. What are they? Rosa habichuelas and rice. She made that yesterday, and arroz, con arroz, and chicken, pollo, and it was so good. I'm saying it was so good like I ate it, but I could tell it was it was so good. And the music. She has the most amazing songs that go with her videos that she writes. Amazing. Lazy at times. I know. I know, sis. Hello, Mama Fryer. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. So good to see. Hi, Sandra. I'm missing everybody's comments. I apologize. Hi, Sandra. Sandra says, congratulations to you, Tamelia. Yes. Sandra likes her rice sweet. Well, growing up in Chicago, I lived in Chicago for 4 years from the age of 13 to 17 with my sister who still lives there. And that's a big thing there. Grits with sugar or biscuits with that Malaga syrup and rice with sugar. I don't want any of that. I want none of that. I want no parts of none of that. I need salt and pepper, butter, gravy. Give me any of that. And I don't want white gravy either. It has to be dark gravy. That's my thing. I don't want sweet rice. I just do not want sweet rice. Now, give me a Rice Krispie treat. Yes, I will take that. Buenos dias, preciosa Millie. My other hermana. Yes, dark is better tasting. Yes, Millie. My mother was all about that. I was watching a young lady cook yesterday, and she was meal prepping, right? She just had a baby, so she's trying to lose weight, and she was meal prepping, and she made this dish, and I was all with it until she put some white gravy on that. I'm like, no, you lost me. I'm like, you ruined it. You ruined it. I'm like, no. And I know people like their it almost to me is like a bechamel, right? But I only want that if I'm making like a macaroni and cheese or a lasagna, but I don't really always like lasagna with the bechamel. But I don't want that I don't want like sausage, biscuits, and gravy. I don't eat that. Like, I don't want any parts of that either. Yeah, I don't want that. Laura, my boo! This my Laura boo! So, yes, don't want it. Christine, my beautiful neighbor, Christine, Mama Fryer. I love you. Oh, wait, I got to fix your thing, Mama Fryer. Hold on, Christine. 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 Hold on Um, but yeah, everybody. I love you so much. Yes. Mi hermana, Lily. I watch everything you do. I watch everything you do. I may not be there at the premieres and that, but I watch everything and I support everything you do. And I love it when you cook and do everything. I love your cook. That's what you were sent here to do, I think. I think that's your secret sauce. That's your secret sauce. All right, there we go, Christine. Okay. Gotta fix that. Gotta fix that. So yes, dark gravy in the house. Oh my goodness. I know Laura says she loves white gravy too. Maybe I haven't had a good one, but my mother was a stickler for dark gravy. And if I was making it, my mother made the best gravy in the world. Oh my God. And if I was making it, it never came out as good as hers. And she's like, is it dark? Is it dark? Because if it's not dark, we're not eating it. Start over. And I was like, yes, mom. Hola, primo. Yappy says, hola, primo. What's for lunch today, primo? Okay, Sandra was headed to work. I love you, Sandra. Thank you so much for popping in, my love. I know she's probably already gone. I'm looking at the comments here, but they're not moving. And I forgot I have them on my here. I need to be looking here, but I don't like to look down because then you want to see my beautiful face. I don't want you looking at my head. Even though I did brush my hair nice and I cut it myself. Isn't it cute? So yes, primo. World TV. Yes. Yes, food talk is dry. No. I know, Laura. It's like the food talk. Like, stop talking about food. We're trying to get back. I had a medical call yesterday that I have a monthly medical call through one of my doctors, my colon doctor. And so the nurse is like, well, how are you doing? Nurse Cara, she's the sweetest ever. And she lives in Tennessee. And she's like, well, how are you doing, Lexi? And I'm like, well, I've gained weight. And that's how I'm doing. Because I'm eating everything that is not, I noticed since my birthday, but since Christmas, the ultra processed foods are the devil. And if I was eating my protein and everything like I was supposed to do, because I am a carnivore and I love all my carnivore things. I love veggies too, but I'm mostly a carnivore. If I was eating like that on the regular, this would have not happened, right? I would not have gained anything. So yes. Okay, Sandra says she's not leaving. Banana muffins. Millie's making banana muffins. Yes, primo. Acapullas and chilaquiles. Ooh. Two different things from two different places. I love it. Chilaquiles y alcapurrias. I'd have to say of the two, alcapurrias is my all-time favorite. My all-time favorite. Then next for me would be, of course, pastel. But alcapurrias, yes, please. Victor says, Trey. What's up, supermodel Trey? Home cooked meals are much better. Yes, they are. Good. Laura's subbing to new friends. Yes. We have the Mexican and we have the Borican. We have both. Like Lily. Lily is both. Yes. Alcapurrias, right, Lily? Oh, there's nothing like an alcapurria. Nothing like it. Like at all, period. End of story, period. And if you don't know what it is, I was going to say, if you don't know what it is, ask your mama. But no, if you don't know what it is, Google it. Google it. Bacalaíto, Google it. Some temblique. Yes, I love it. I love it all, Primo. I love it all. Ah, okay, now you're back. You're back. Tamelia's back in the building. You have missed absolutely nothing. We're still talking about food. We're still talking about chimichangas. Now, I love a chimichanga. There's a restaurant in Arizona when I was living in Arizona called Garcia's. They had the best Mexican food to me. Now there's another one that does the I never get this right. Help me out, people, because it's on the tip of my tongue. It's one of my favorite foods, but I always go blank. Beef and avocado. That is my favorite. Also, that restaurant also makes the flautas. I love a flauta. Love a flauta. BG. How are you doing, my love? How are you living? How you feeling? How you living? So yes, I am feeling amazing and living large as always. Living large, living life large, living life out loud. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So yes. Ah, yes, we like dark gravy. Yes, we do, Tamelia. Ah, hey, BD. Now we have two BDs. We have BDBDP G, right? BDBGP. And then we have BD. That's an insider. That's an insider. Ah, living larger than charge. Primo says, not me, you, Prima. Yes. Okay, I will, Victor. Yes, most definitely. I love you, Victor. Enjoy your breakfast, your rice, cereal. Enjoy it. Yes, I will reach out this afternoon to you. I will. I will. Oh, good. BD is subbing. Yes, very good. The Billy Crystal skit. I love Billy Crystal. Marvelous, darling. You look marvelous, darling. Marvelous, darling. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. I need this to be where there's not so much glare on me because it's like you can't see this side of my face. So, yes. Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal was amazing on that, right? I loved Billy Crystal on Saturday Night Live. And one of my favorite things of Billy Crystal is when he did the movie with the cow, Norman. I love that movie. City Slickers. Oh, I love City Slickers. Of course, my mother loves him and everything that he's done with Meg Ryan and that. But I love him in Cities. Saucy. Oh, thank you, Saucy. Oh my goodness, it's Saucy Boo 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 Boo. Thank you, my Saucy Boo 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 Boo. Good morning. Good morning. I had an amazing conversation last week with my beautiful Deb. My beautiful Deb. You don't need a tablet, Madison? Okay, Madison. Aloha. Aloha. What's up, power people? Oh, yes, the Battle of the Bars finale is this Sunday. I was on your live stream yesterday, BD, but I couldn't talk. And you said the Battle of the Bars, is that episode 11? I didn't go on there. I got to go on there because I heard you. I did. I was there. I was supporting. I just wasn't in the chat. But yes, I will be there, BD. So yes. What's cooking? Who's buying lunch? Well, we know it's not Primo. He ain't buying us no lunch because he's over there in La Isla Bonita having his amazing alcapurrias and chilaquiles. So he ain't buying us lunch, Tamelia. So what we going to do about that? What we going to do about that? Lawless, are you buying us lunch, Lawless? Who's buying lunch? Who's buying lunch today? Ah, oh my goodness. So no, you have a tablet. Okay, you have a tablet. Oh, your phone messed up. Me too. Me too. I'm using my tablet right now to talk to you, but the same thing with me. The same thing. Everything messed up. It did. It did. And I love you, Millie, my love. Love you plenty. I thank you for popping in, my beauty. I love you. I love you. Have an amazing day. An amazing day. Oh, thank you, BD. All right, I'm going to it right now. I'm putting on the notification. I need to watch it and vote. Which is the one that we can watch and vote, BD? Is it not this one, right? There's one that you said was up now and we could vote until we can vote once on however many feeds you have. All right, I'm like number 7 on that one, BD. All right, this one is in 4 days, but I think there's another one. Let me go to your channel. Oh, a door locking tablet, but a painting. Very interesting. Okay, Primo. Lori says, hey, Tamelia Boo. That's okay. That one was episode 11. Okay, on the Battle of the Beats. Okay, Mystery Battles. All right. Okay, voting can be done in the comments. Okay, I got you. I got you. Years now, we will all look back at these times and smile. We definitely will, Sorcy. We absolutely will. Absolutely. Yes. Had to get Piragua Prima. Yes. No worries. No worries. Trying to say Alcapurias. Tomelius Alcapurias. 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 Ah, so yes. Ah, that is too funny. That is too funny. Oh my goodness. All right, let me go back. Hold on, everybody. Let's get to, I gotta go to let's see. Oh, hold on, BG. All right, I'm gonna go back and watch that. I will go back to that. I will go back. BD says PMC, you can vote in the beat battle from last Sunday. No excuses. No excuses. Madison says, I got a big tablet. Very good, Madison. Hold on, everybody. It's an Angel tablet. You're not a big tablet. Is it Endo tablet? As soon as you start the Battle of the Bars series, you'll be contacted. Okay, yes, indeed, BD, indeed. I would love to. Yes, BD will do. But an indifferent believer never chooses. This is part of remaining fair. From Primo. Ah, I love it. Google how to pronounce How to pronounce what Mrs. Lexi just said. Ah, Tamelia, have a blessed day. Saucy, I love you, honey. Give my love to Deb. Give Deb my love. I know it's early there and she's probably still in bed. Give her my love. Yes, it's a different BD. It's a different BD. different, different from BDBGP. Love you, Saucy, boo, 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 boo. Love you plenty. Ah, ah. Primo says to Melly, you know it. Who's that Pokemon? Who's Pokemon? Name that Pokemon. Unattachable. BG, Primo says, that's me. That's me. Too funny. Too funny. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a little tablet. No, I don't have my phone, but I do have it on my phone. But I have my old phone number. My phone will be for, it's very old. Okay, Madison. Madison, I think we get it. You don't have to tell us any more about your tablet. We get it. We get you. We get you. We get it. We get it. You're okay, honey. You're here. It doesn't matter what you're on. You're here. We get it. We get it. Thank you. Thank you, Tamelia, my love. My love. But what I was saying, what's the temperature now, Primo? Hold on, let me check. Because it was 24 this morning. It was actually 21. When I took that, it was 21, but it's probably, okay, it's warm now. Right now, well, relatively warm. Right now, it was 23 was the low this morning, but it was really 21. Right now, it's 44 degrees and cloudy. But the sky, there's a little blue in the sky. It's just not all Carolina blue, but there's a little blue in the sky. Now, there's a cold front coming in from the west, and it's coming through. We are getting an ice snow event on Saturday, 100 freaking percent or 90% chance, and 100% on Sunday. Sunday would be amazing because we don't work on Sundays, right? I don't work and my daughter does not work. But my daughter works on Saturday. Saturday, they were supposed to have an office party at a place. Listen to this, though. I'm gonna run this by y'all, and you tell me how this sounds, right? They give them a party, an appreciation employee party, but they have to pay to go. It's an employee appreciation party, but they have to pay $15 to go to the party. She has already paid. But because of this ice snow event, they have postponed it to March. So she will be going in March. And hopefully it's not going to interfere with the Twice concert that she and I were supposed to go to on March 31st. I'm no longer going. I told her to take a friend because my body can't deal. I can't do all of that. And besides, BTS is back and BTS is on tour. If I'm going anywhere, I want to see BTS. I really don't want to see Twice. My daughter loves Twice. So I asked her if she can ask a friend, and she did. And that friend said they would love to go. So I'm going to tell her to make sure she reminds that friend. And that friend drives and everything. So they'll go and they'll have a good time, and she'll have money to give them for parking and stuff like that. And that'll be fun. Somebody around her age. I love all that music. I love all the K-pop, but I'm having a lot of aches and pains. And by March, I probably won't, but that's a lot for me. And to be at a venue and have to walk and do all of that upstairs, bleachers, my body can't handle that. So it's like, I won't be doing that. I do not know what your tablet does, Madison. I don't know, honey. What does your tablet do? I don't know what it does. So fine. Paying to go to the party makes sense since nothing in life is free. This is true, Primo, but don't tell me it's an appreciation for my work for you if I have to pay for it. I'm sorry. I do not agree. If I'm working my ass off every day, standing on my feet for 10 and 12 hours a day, you can't afford to give me a party? You can't afford that? It's $1 billion company. But you're going to make me pay $15 to go to a party that you're supposed to be celebrating me? I think not. I disagree. I disagree. And that's why I don't work anymore for anyone, because that would not be happening. I would have told everybody off there and they would have said, okay, you're not invited, and good, I will not be there. I will not be there. It is lame. I agree with that. It's lame. So yes, Panima, we will definitely stay warm, honey. Okay, honey. Enjoy the rest of your day, Primo, at work. Don't work too hard. Stay out of the sun. I know that's impossible, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Yes, even a Capital One. Ask, yes, what's in your wallet? And that's none of their business. That's so true, Primo. What's in your wallet? So that's what Zoe's job is saying. They're like, what's in your wallet? Well, if they paid enough, yeah, that it would be in my wallet. Ah, oh my goodness. Who's that Pokemon? I have no idea. Who is Pokemon and why is Pokemon even here? Are you talking about this? Are you talking about Yappy? Because Yappy is not a Pokemon. Are you talking about the hearts? Because that's not a Pokemon either. I don't know where there's a Pokemon around here. I don't have a Pokemon. Ah, but that is Tamelia's dying. Ah, Tamelia is dying. But what I was saying, which I didn't get to finish, and Victor was listening to that too, and we're going to talk later, but about wondering where this space is for me now. Right? I came, I saw, I conquered this whole YouTube thing. I came back on January 5th after having my channel for 14 years, now 15 years this year. In April, we'll make 15 years, and April 1st to be exact. And I came, I saw, I conquered. It took me the first 6 months. I was just I was posting every single day, every single day, every single day, every day, every day, every day. I did not miss a day from Sunday through Sunday. Then on June 1st, well, back in May, the last week of May or so, my beautiful friend Ange at Roots and Waves, she says, why don't you go live every day? It's going to help you grow your channel. And I did that. And it did help me. And within 2 weeks, you all know the story. I know I'm a broken record, but I'm going to keep saying it. I went from 200 subscribers to 1,600 subscribers in 2 weeks. And in less than 2 months, from June to August, I was fully monetized, right? Now, the formula for that is if you go live 6 days a week for 3 hours a day, 3.5 months, you will have your 4,000 watch time hours and you will be fully monetized. And you will have your 1,000 plus subscribers. That is the formula. I did not make up that formula, but I proved the point. So now it's like, what else is there for me to do? Yes, sure. 100,000 subs, 1 million subs. Yeah, oh yeah, all that. But do I really want to is the question. And what do I want my space to look like here on this platform? What do I want my space to look like? Thank you, Primo. What do I want it to look like? So I just am trying to figure that out. Trying to figure that out right now. So yes. Yes. Yeah, pretty rolling yesterday. You tried to go live on TikTok and never will I ever. Everybody says, James has mentioned that too. James says that TikTok is really brutal to go live on. Now, there's a few people that I watch who go live every day on TikTok. Some of them are singers, or some of the other, just some other people. There's one chick, she goes live on TikTok. I don't know if it's an everyday thing. I don't always catch her, but she was on America's Got Talent. She sings. And I saw her on that. And I'm like, that's my girl from TikTok. And so, it's interesting watching, but to see all the shenanigans that go on, none of those people ever pay attention to any of that, though, anyway. And I don't know how it works on TikTok. Like, do they have mods? I know they have mods. They do have mods. But how does that even work, right? How does it work? So, yeah. Hi, Starry, my beautiful. Bye, Starry. I love you, honey. So, yes. Go to the Google Play Store and download the YouTube app. Yes, you can do that. Yes, Madison. What kind of tablet do you have, honey? If you have an Apple, you can go to the Apple Store. If you have like a Dell or whatever you have, you go to the Google store. Go to the Google store and you download the YouTube app for your tablet. That's how you do that. Thank you, Primo. Sending you so much love back, my beautiful, beautiful Starry, my love. I saw you were at Pretty's the other night. I saw you were there and you told her that I sent you. And I appreciate you for that. Yeah, I was not in the chat, but I was there. I was there. I was there, my love. I have to talk to Pretty too. There's so many people I need to speak to, but time gets away from me. Yes, we will stay warm, Primo. Hi, John. We will stay warm, honey. We will. We will. I had all of our heats on here and everything. So we will take care. We will take care. I just pray that we don't lose power, because when it's a snowstorm, that's one thing. But when it's an ice storm, it's very dangerous. We haven't had an ice storm here it's been a while. The last ice storm I remember here was 24 years ago. 24 years ago, 23 years ago. So yeah, well, 24 years ago, 24 years ago. So, and the power was out for a couple days. So that's the only thing that I'm a little worried about, is losing electricity. I don't want to lose electricity. So yes. 84 degrees in La Isla Bonita. Oh, hush. Just keep your 84 degrees over there, Primo. He better not say nothing about 83 degrees. Exactly. Exactly, Tamelia. He better not say nothing. You better not say nothing. Oh, oh my goodness. Yes, we will. Oh, you're at home. No, what happened? John says, you know why I'm live at home? Because every time I look in the mirror, I see myself. John. Oh my goodness. John, you are just nuts. That's why we love you. That's why we love you, John. Baking like a potato under the sun. Yes, you are baking like a potato. Well, I am not baking like a potato. I am frozen like a popsicle. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing over here, Primo. Yeah, he rubbing it in. Let him rub it in. We have to add some tax. We have to add some taxes to him. Let him rub it in. We gotta add some taxes. We gotta add some taxes to his butt. It's tax season. I gotta wait and see what you gonna do. It is tax season. Oh my God. I'm dying over here. Tax season. I need to put my watch on. Nah. Tamaya says she got something for you. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait, Primo. She got something for your butt. Big love from Big North, John. Big love to you. From the Southeast here in North Carolina. Big love to you from the Big North. So, yes. Nah. Primo says, are you encouraging her now? Well, we in the same place, Primo. She's freezing like I'm freezing. We got to stick together. Oh my God. Hi, Dinesha, honey. How are you doing? Sweetie? It's so good to see you. And thank you for the likes, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good. And mostly everybody in the chat is doing well, except for Primo because it's 83 degrees where he is. So, he's rubbing it in, just rubbing it in. Mam is doing great. And Yappy is doing great. Mam is bad as ever, full of piss and vinegar. So, yes. But yeah, so we just have to come to a conclusion about what we're going to be doing in 2026 on this YouTube channel. Yes, I have, Primo. You know the ones I like the best, the rotisserie chickens? The better ones are from Sam's Club. Sam's Club has the best, and they're only $4 and change. I don't know how much they are in Puerto Rico. They should be the same. And they're bigger. So I do like them better than the ones at Walmart, but I do love the Walmart rotisserie chicken. I'd rather make my own, but I love it in a pinch because it comes in handy. Comes in handy. You know what I love, Primo? A rotisserie chicken and the dollar loaf of bread from Walmart. Yes, please. Thank you. You can make garlic bread with that. You can make a chicken sandwich with that, toast it up, do whatever, grill it in the pan, do whatever. I love. With the rotisserie chicken, yes, that's a meal in itself. A meal in itself. $1 Android tablet is your Android tablet. Madison, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm lost, Madison. I'm lost. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're talking about, Madison. So what's everybody else got? Oh, yeah, she said, right, you rather make it homemade. But yes, the way it's made at both Walmart and Sam's, yes, it's so tender. And yes, it does, Primo, slide off the bone. It does. It's really good. You know what Sam's used to have that was good too? They used to have ribs. I know you don't eat that, but they used to have ribs that were really good. You know what's also good at Sam's Club? Their chicken salad. My mother used to love it. It's not as good as mine, but it's delicious. It's very chunky. They use all the white breast meat from the rotisserie chickens and they make the rotisserie chicken salad. Delicious. It's really good. So if you see that, try it. I think you and Primo would like it. And also, whenever I get that, Boston Market, Primo, Boston Market was the best. We only had one Boston Market here. When I lived in Phoenix, we were Boston Market. Oh my God, every week at least I brought home Boston Market because there was one right by my job. Here, we only had one. And when I had my surgery in 2019, I had my hysterectomy. We would get that. Zoe would order that so I wouldn't have to cook dinner. And it was just so, the smell of that before it even hits the door, the smell is just intoxicating. Yeah, I love Boston Market. Love Boston Market. I don't even know if it's still a thing. If they even still have Boston Markets, I don't know. I know we don't have one here anymore. So maybe Boston Market is no longer. Yes, Tamelia. Portuguese rotisserie chicken. Yum, John. Yum. Tamelia, you were saying it's too much for you. Stuff flashing on screen, people popping in with questions, games be going on. Now it's a lot. What you talking about? Are you talking about the gaming live streams? It was a solid restaurant, Primo. It was the place to go. I loved Boston Market. Yeah. And they had so many options. If you liked meat and you weren't a chicken, they had meatloaf. They had their chicken. They had chicken soup. I just loved it. I loved Boston Market. It was so good. And everything was so fresh tasting. I loved it. So yes. Trying to keep up with everybody on here. Yes, and still support. Yeah, Tamelia. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I do understand that. I do keep up, I try to keep up with everybody. And it takes me time to get to everybody's videos, but I get there and I watch and I leave my comments. I'm always at the live streams. I'm always there. And sometimes two people are on at the same time. I think yesterday Pretty was on, you were on. I think that James was on, and I actually went to sleep and missed James. I dozed off. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot here on YouTube to stay engaged with everyone, and we can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. And people have to understand that you still support them, but you can't be at every single thing. You just can't. It's a lot. You just can't be at everything, but you can be there eventually. You may not make a premiere, or you may not make a when somebody goes live, but you can always watch the replay, and that's what I have to do a lot of times because I can't always make it. I can't. I'm busy doing other things. And when I get up here, and this is what people who don't do live streaming especially don't understand. When you do a live stream daily, especially when you're trying to build your watch time and whatever, but for me, the live streams are my bread and butter here on YouTube. Most people watch my live streams more than they watch my videos. So I love my live stream audience and I love coming live, doing live streams, but it's very draining and tiring. You exude so much energy and you're getting energy back from some. Thank you, Madison, for the hearts. You exude so much energy and you get so much energy back, right? Sometimes it's good energy, sometimes it's not. It's very draining. And for me, a lot of times it's like I can't always, when I get off of here, people don't understand. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to do anything some days. Some days I'm just spent. I'm spent. I just don't want to do anything. I'm exhausted. My mind, my body, my soul is exhausted. And I think people don't get that. They just don't. They expect that, okay, well, you were live. Now you can come to my live, but I was just live for 3 hours and I'm not coming to your live right now. You have to understand, I'm going to come and I'm going to like it. And I'm going to put you up on my TV or something, but I got other stuff I got to do. I'm not going to be in your chat because I just can't do that all the time. And I know that for myself right now. And so, yeah, and I'm unapologetic about it because it's a lot. And it's not that I don't love you and I don't support you. I do. And I'm always there. But you may not see me chatting. You just may not see me chatting, but I am there. I am there. Okay, bye, Madison, honey. So yes, electric throw blanket. Yeah, let's send Primo an electric throw blanket. That would burn his butt up. He's already burning up in that hot sun all day. That would just burn him up. So yeah, the lemon pepper one. Yeah, the lemon pepper one is delicious. Yes, Primo. Hi, Glenn, my love. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, the rotisserie chicken with green beans, corn, mashed potatoes, and biscuit was classic. The cornbread was classic too. I love the cornbread. Cornbread was classic. Oh, John says he loves playing JRPG games. Yeah, the lemon pepper one is good, Tamelia. I love the lemon pepper chicken. Yeah, I love that one. It's really good. Tamelia says, we cold proud, and you got the nerve. Ain't even shipped us a heating blanket. Tamelia, I don't care about the blanket. I'm waiting on my Señor Rojo rice. What you mean, blanket? I'm waiting on rice. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yes, Primo says he went to bed right after work yesterday, missed a lot, but definitely will stop by and support when he can. Yes, we have to, because you have to get your rest. You do. And you're working in the sun all day, Primo. So that's another a lot that comes out of your body, right? That takes a lot. The exertion, you're sweating a lot. It's taking a lot out of you. You're not doing menial thing. You're doing manual labor every day on the farm. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, my love, talking to your crazy customers. Lawless. Ah, Miss Lexi, I'm scheduling that tax income appointment right now. I'm telling the judge, I have proof he's working at 83 degrees and at the pool every day while his child is in the cold trying to go to school. While his child is up here freezing. His child is freezing and he's on the beach every day sipping on pina coladas. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, the pizzas from Sam's Club are delicious. They're delicious. Yeah, Zoe and I used to get them all the time when we would go. You know what else I like? The pretzels. The pretzels from Sam's Club. I love the pretzels. Ah, yes, Primo. It is a great store. It is. I love Sam's Club. I like Costco better, though, in some regards. Costco has more things, but now that I'm back in BJ's has a lot of stuff now, too. And they have rotisserie chickens, they have cold cuts and things that they don't have at Sam's. Sam's is all prepackaged. I can get the fresh sliced things at BJ's. Turkey, which is what my daughter likes. So, yeah. So yes, I love Sam's. I love, but BJ is amazing. $10 membership from $60 is amazing. So if you, they have so many incentives at BJ's. If you have a BJ's near you, I know Primo does not in Puerto Rico. Tamelia, do you have BJ's in South Carolina? Because we have it right here, right over the border here, in Pineville. But BJ's, the membership used to be way back. It was $25. Then it went up to 50. Now it is 60. But if you become a member of BJ's, of course, the membership is for one whole year for 12 month cycle. But if you don't renew it after the 12 months, they do an automatic renewal situation. But if you don't renew it after 12 months, they will send you something saying, please come back. And usually it's for a lot less. Mine was for $10. My BJ's expired in July. So when they sent that last November, I told Zoe, oh, we can't let this go by. We have to get our membership for $10. I don't have $60. And BJ's also sells gas like Sam's and Costco. And the gas is always cheap there. So I love it. Although Tamelia wouldn't matter because gas in South Carolina is cheap anyway. They have a cheaper gas tax than we do. But yeah, I love BJ's. I love it so much. I just love a big box store, period. Period. Whole Foods, yes. Their 365 brand chips, yes, Primo. Whole Foods 365 brands, everything is really good. And it's economical. You know, a lot of people complain like, oh, Whole Foods is expensive. It can be. But if you buy their items in particular, you get a lot of sales. And their stuff is not that expensive. It's really not. Yes. Tamelia says TikTok in general. You can have, okay, guest on live and some games. Okay. I know what you mean, Tamelia. That's what you were talking about. Yes. When they're on there and they're doing that gaming, then people are screaming and saying, come on, hit it, do it, and all the stuff. I never understand what that is. I never know what's going on. I never know what's going on because I don't ever notice the game. I'm like, what are they playing and doing and then sometimes they mute the other person so you can't hear what the other person is saying. And then, I don't get it. I don't understand any of that, Tamelia, like at all. Like at all. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't get it. Yes. Oh, you know what, Tamelia? We don't have Lowe's anymore. I used to love Lowe's. It used to be one of my favorite stores, but we don't have Lowe's anymore here. When we got Publix, Publix bought out, Harris Teeter bought out Lowe's here, and Publix bought out the Bi-Lo's. I used to love Bi-Lo too, and Publix bought out Bi-Lo. So yeah, so we don't have any Lowe's anymore, but I used to love Lowe's. Tanya, my love, how are you doing? So good to see you, sweetie. I was at your live yesterday. I couldn't chat, but I was there. I was supporting and liking. I was supporting and liking from afar. You were somewhere. You were at an MLK Day function, I think. I think that's where you were. Yes, Lawless, that crazy game stuff. Tanya says, hi, everyone. That crazy game stuff. Yes, always 99 cents. We used to have 99 cent stores here. Um, then Dollar Tree took over. They closed all the 99 cent stores. It's been a while. They closed all the 99 cent stores. And I loved the 99 cent store, had everything in it, primo. I mean, clothing, all kinds of stuff, and food. There was this guy years ago. He lost, I think, over 100 pounds or more from just shopping at the 99 cent store. That was a big thing back then. He would get all his little vegetables and foods and stuff from the 99 cent store. Yeah, I love the 99 cent store. Zoe was a baby the last time I went to the 99 cent store. Yeah, I wish that we had them here. And of course, we have Dollar Tree, which is no longer a dollar. Dollar Tree used to be a dollar. Now, Dollar Tree is different prices. Some things are $1.25, but there are other things now that are $2.50, $3. I think they go up to $5 now because I think Family Dollar bought out Dollar Tree. So I don't know why they don't even change the name. I hate to go because when you pick up something, they don't have the prices listed on the rack, and you go to the counter thinking it's $1.25, and no, it's not. And I've had to put stuff back because I'm like, I'm not giving you $3, $4, $5 for stuff when it should be $1.25. So yeah, that makes me angry. Zawadi, oh, was your birthday yesterday? Happy birthday. I saw that you left a, did you leave me a message, Zawadi? I don't think it was you. Maybe it was Uza. Somebody left me a message and they say, can you go live, Auntie? And but I couldn't. Yes, happy birthday, honey. I don't even know where my thing is. Here we go. Happy birthday, Zawadi. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I hope you had an amazing birthday. An amazing birthday. Yes, people don't know you can go on your lunch break and get a plate of soul food for like $6 to $8. It's good. Yes, at Lowe's. Yes. We don't have Lowe's here. Yeah, no Lowe's. No Lowe's. People trash talking over gaming is crazy. Yes, they be talking about each other's families, cursing and all kinds of stuff, right? Like over a game. That is that you're not even getting money or anything from any of it, right? Like, what is the point? I don't get it. I don't get it. Ah, I hope you had an amazing birthday yesterday, Zawadi. Yes, out of the $3 stores you used to work at, Dollar Tree, and that was your favorite, then Family Dollar. And Dollar General is okay. They're the highest of the three. Yeah, Dollar General, I love. When we first moved here to the Carolinas, where we used to go to the country every weekend, we would go down to Robbins, which is where Zoe's godmother lives. And we would go to Dollar General down there. The best. My mother got some beautiful things from Dollar General. I love Dollar General, but we have one that's not too far from us. It's in Pineville. I just don't go. I haven't been to Dollar General. My God. It's probably been at least 20 years, possibly, since I've been to Dollar General. At least. At least. Yes. Nah. Somebody says you better hurry up and ship something here, Primo. You better hurry up and ship something here. Yeah, way too far and personal on games. I'm glad, Zawadi, that you had a good birthday, my love. I'm so good. What did you get for your birthday? Did you get anything? Or what did you eat for your birthday? Did you eat something good and special on your birthday? I hope that you did. I hope you did. Yes, the trash talking lawless and everything over a game is ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. People can generate money. Yes, you can. I know that, Primo. I didn't know if they were doing that actually on what they were playing on TikTok or not, because I don't pay attention to that. I know you can. I mean, Zoe and I play a few games that we generate money from, especially Zoe. But she's playing those games herself with the gaming, right? We're not trash talking anybody doing it. I know you can get money from the games. Yeah, I do know that. I do know that. But yeah, they do take it way too far. They do. They do. Yes, anytime you rage and break an accessory, You pay decent money for a dude to losing on a game. It's yes, symbolizing yes, it's definitely symbolizing the gamer has been consumed. Very much so consumed. Very much so. Ah, you got a stitched tote bag and a necklace. What color is the bag? What color's your bag? Crossword puzzles and Sudoku. Right, right. Yes. You can imagine me dressed talking on a game. I'm not a gamer, lawless. So yeah, that would not happen. I trash talk in my regular life. Ask Zoe, she'll tell you. She'll tell you. I have a potty mouth. And yeah, I just keep myself very contained when I'm here on the live stream. I try not to use it. Even when I go Bronx and somebody here, I try not to let that side of it, that side of the Bronx come out. Oh, but I have a potty mouth. Oh, do I? Oh, do I? Yes, I do. Eh, yes, I do. Ah, one of your primas is obsessed with Candy Crush. I never liked Candy Crush. My thing was Bejeweled. I love Bejeweled. That was the game for me. And I love playing backgammon. I've been playing backgammon since I was a kid. I love backgammon. If when I was a kid, if it was a big, backgammon championships, I would always play the adults and I always won. I always won. Backgammon was my game because I'm not a chess player. One of my uncles played chess and one of my godfathers was a chess player, and I never learned chess. But backgammon is my game. I love backgammon and I love dominoes. I love dominoes. That was my mother's game. She loved dominoes. We had the most beautiful domino set, expensive with the big casket and everything. I don't know what happened to that. We lost that in moving across country. I don't know what happened to it. I love that. Those kind of games I love. Sudoku and that, no, but I do love puzzles. I do love word puzzles. I don't understand Sudoku. I don't know how that works. I don't understand it. Ah, you're going to East London, Zawadi. That's amazing. Have a good time, honey. On a blue bag. I love blue. Pink is my favorite, but I love blue. I love blue. Ah, yeah, Lawless, you don't want to hear me trash talk. I do it every day when I'm not on here. I have to tape it and send it to you. No, you may blackmail me with it. You may blackmail me. Lala says, I love it when you go Bronx. Don't let me go Bronx on you now. When I say that to people and they just look at me, I'm like, yeah, just keep looking. Because you don't want me to open up my mouth. And here in the South too, Lawless, oh, you don't want that. People know that people look at me and they just don't. They're like, she's so nice because I speak to everybody, right? These kids and stuff around this neighborhood, oh, they already got a taste of that. And I'm like, and bring your mama over here too. Oh, yeah, bring her too. Yeah. I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm not scared of nobody. Trash talk. I do it every day. Lexi 2026. Lexi 2020. Yes. Hashtag Lexi. Trash talking Lexi. Yes, Zawadi likes pink too. But I love blue. Like you see, I have on blue. I love blue. I love navy blue especially. And I do like a turquoise blue. I love that too sometimes. I do. But pink is my all-time favorite color. I'm a girly girl. I love pink. Like dominoes too, Prima. Yes, yes, I know. Yes, Prima. I love dominoes. I love it. Smashing down. I love dominoes. Slam them on the table. I love a domino. I love a domino game. Bye, my Pookie. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, honey. Enjoy your birthday week. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. So glad you popped in to say hi. But yes, one of my besties, her birthday is today. I think it's her 60th today. So I've got to call her when I'm done here. I think it's her 60th today. So yes, salmon pink. Oh, I love salmon pink. I love salmon pink, Lawless. Yes. That's my favorite color in the Crayola box, the 64 box. The big box, that's my favorite color. The salmon pink. Yeah, that's my favorite. Oh, yes, Zawadi. Let's do one for you, honey. Hold on one second. Let me get something for you. Ooh. Let's do a fortune cookie. Let's do a fortune cookie for you. For you, my Zawadi, my beautiful Zawadi, the birthday girl. Ooh, ooh. Ah, it says opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. So it's your birthday, so dress to impress. Somebody's going to come with something good for you, Zawadi. Something good for you. Soft orange like the sunset. Yes. And Tamelia likes pink, black, and nude. A major life change. Time is right for major life changes. As a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. So it's your birthday, Zawadi, and it's time for big changes, honey, because you just made your trip around the sun. So this is a new year of new beginnings for you. Major life changes. Major life changes for you, Zawadi. Bye, honey. I love you, sweetie. So yes, soft orange like the sunset. I love orange. You know what I like? I like bright colors together. And growing up in the islands, I always wear bright colors. Always. People are like, yeah, yeah. I wasn't wearing, of course, it's too hot to wear black all the time. I always wear bright colors. I like orange and purple or orange and fuchsia together. I love those colors together. Love them together. I love red and purple together. You know, I love the bright colors together. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Primo. I will tell her name is Kelly. I will tell her that you said happy birthday. Most definitely. That's my bestie from way back. Yes, she is. I have about 5. You know, most people only have one. Now, if you ask her, Kelly, she's going to say, "Oh, I only have one best friend. That is me." And I know that. That's it. She has some friends who she's really close to now because they live close to her. She lives in Orlando, Florida, and I'm here. We grew up together, though. We may not talk for weeks or months, but when we pick up like we never lost each other, right? That's a friend. That's your bestie. And she is my bestie. She has done some things for me that I could never repay her. And my mother loved her to pieces. And yeah, she has the most beautiful daughters. She has 4 daughters, several grandbabies now, but she has 4 daughters, beautiful girls, and a set of twins. And so 2 of the sisters are twins. And yeah, so those are my nieces. And I just love her to pieces. You know, I just love her to pieces. Mixing colors to see what the revealed color will be always has been fun. That is fun, Prima. I love doing. You know, there was a oh my God. Way back when I was a kid, there was a thing that you draw with called the spirograph. I don't know who's heard of a spirograph. I loved my spirograph. It was a little wheel that went inside a wheel, and you put your pen in, and you made different things with it, right? But there was also a game like that where you put the colors on this spinning thing and it spun and it would make different colors. I loved that. I loved that so much. I loved that so much. That for me was amazing. I loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Yes, those are truly people that you can call friends for life. And that's very rare, Primo, very rare. She and I have been friends since we were kids, before we both were out of high school. And yeah, and her mother passed away way before my mother, but her mother was like a second mom to me. Her mother's name was Diane. Beautiful lady, beautiful lady. So yes, I can hear Mrs. Lexi at a baseball game with her Bronx voice. Yes. Yankee Stadium, baby, all day, all day. Yankees slay all day. Now, I've been to one baseball game here with the Knights. I think that's what they're called, the Charlotte Knights. And that was good. I loved it. I loved it so much. So yes. Primo says also mixing colors concepts makes me think of the Airheads candy. Yes, Primo, remember? Yes, the white mystery Airhead that always had a question mark to see if we could guess the color. I didn't care, right? I just enjoyed eating it too much. I know, right, Primo? Right? I love those too. You know what? One lady, I used to work for the state of Arizona, and Mary, if Mary was here, she can contest to this. One of our coworkers, she only loved those warheads, those sour candy warheads. Oh no, I like some sour candy, but not that. It's like not that. Ah. Good afternoon, Christina. How are you doing? So yes, enjoyed eating it too much. Yes. Ah, oh, John. But yes, Primo, I love you, John. Thank you for the hearts, honey. But yes, I have very good friends, and I have a handful that I do consider my besties. And not all of them know each other. And but they're all my besties. I grew up with them from a little girl. And the oldest one is my girlfriend Gooch. Her name is Frances. She lives in Wilmington now, North Carolina. We grew up on St. Croix together. Her mother and my mother were like this. And Gooch, she just lost her husband recently, a couple years ago. And she has two grown sons. And she wants me to move to Wilmington. And I would love for Zoe and I to make that happen. Yeah, she would love for me to move there. And my bestie, Rhonda, who has been here in the chat, and she's Zoe's godmother. She lives here in Robbins, North Carolina, and she moved here the year before I did from the Bronx. And I did not move here from the Bronx, but she did. And so, I would love to move near her. I would love to be near all my friends. I would love to be in Orlando, near Kelly. I would love to be in California, where my bestie Pam is. So yeah, and then I would love to be back home on St. Croix, where a few of my besties are. So yeah, I have friends all over the globe, all over the globe. So yes, yes, thank you, Christina. Thank you so much, honey. Yes, those warheads, I was all looking like fish, like that, the fishy kiss face. Ah. So yes, I'm glad you're doing good, honey. Christina, your brother and his girlfriend and your niece. Ah, they're at your house. Ah, good. That's so nice. How's your mom doing, Christina? I hope she's feeling better. I know she wasn't doing well. There goes Journey. There goes Journey. How are you doing, Journey? So yes. Ooh, Journey Draws. How you doing, Journey Draws? Ooh. So yes. What time is it? 12:39. Yes, you need to visit the Carolinas. Yes, Primo, come and visit Tamelia and I. Yes. Hopefully Tamelia and I will be together soon. And we will film. We will film that when we get together. So yeah, that'll be nice. I'm looking forward to it. She's going to be working now, so it'll be a little difficult, but we're going to make it happen this year. We're going to make it happen. No, I didn't do them yet, Prima. I will be doing them as soon as I get off here. I will be doing my steps. I have my watch on. So yeah, my when I got up this morning, it was just too cold for all of that. So yeah, so I'll be doing them when I get off. I like to do them early, but some days, Prima, I have my slow mornings. And so yeah, so I'll be doing them. I haven't started my watch yet, so I'm going to start my watch at 1. So yeah, so I'll be doing them about 1. Yeah. So yes, yes, yes. But yeah, visiting the Carolinas is a nice place. So yeah, Primo, it was so cold this morning. That's what Zoe was saying to me last night. She's like, Mommy, you used to get up at 5 a.m. and do your steps, and I did. At 5 a.m., I would get up before 5. She would too. She would get up at 4 something. She would do her exercise and everything, have her breakfast, do all the things, take her shower. She would have her reading to read her Bible and do meditation and stuff. She would do all that before we would have to go to work. And then I would get up too after her, and I would do my steps, take my shower, get dressed, all of that. So before 9 a.m., we were done with all of that, right? We were done. And then what I would do is when at like about 10ish or so in the morning or so, or sometimes in the afternoon, I would do my weights, and I would do that. So that was an everyday thing. And I have totally not been doing that anymore. My body has just gone through some changes. And so I don't do it. I was every day, every single day, and not anymore. Yeah. So now I kind of take my time. Like I didn't do anything Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I mean, I did do things, but not with my watch on. Like I wasn't diligent. So today I will, and I will try to do it like I'm trying to figure out this YouTube thing, like Wednesday through Saturday, my exercising, doing it like that and doing my weights and doing everything. And then if I do some on the other days, yes, but I'm not pressuring myself to do it. So yes, yes, got to visit. Yes, and we got to get there too. I'm working now. Yes, Lexi and Bev, get ready. Traveling. Yes. Well, it's been 10 years. There's the challenge right now, the 2016 challenge. I don't know if anybody knows about it. I want to do a taping of that because 10 years ago, January 2016, I was in Puerto Rico. And so, yeah, 10 years ago. Prima was a little whippersnapper then. He and Prima were just probably getting married or getting ready to get married then when I was in Puerto Rico. Who knows? I might have even seen Primo and didn't even know it. Ah, Puerto Rico. Yo. So, yes, the cold weather is definitely rough on the joints. Yes, it is. If one isn't, yes, out for too long. Yeah, it is, Primo. And my knees really feel it because I have the osteoarthritis in my joints. I didn't ask you for help, Echo. Thank you. And but yeah, my joints, my knees, woo, my goodness. And I have the degenerative bone disease in my spine. So I'm always trying to be upright and do right now I have a pain that's coming right here and I don't know what it is. So that's something that I have to work out and it's hard. See, my range of motion, I can't lift my arm over high. I can't lift my arm straight. This arm I can higher. This arm I cannot. So I'm working on that. I'm working on that. Going to need, another surgery. Yes, Journey. Stay in Denton. Okay for that. Okay, Journey. Oh, my poor Journey. Are you at school today, Journey? I know you told me you were going to school today. Thank you, Primo. It just comes, it's from years of working where I was working in an office that they didn't have a buzzer or anything right at the front door, and I would have to get up and go to that. And then I would also be doing a lot of lifting. I was lifting in the warehouse, a lot of things, right? When I was an office manager. And I would have to go to the door always to let people in and out, in and out, in and out. And the cold, especially in the winter, and I was sitting right there. So the draft that would come in and everything. And that's where this all started. Before I was even 50 years old. That's where this started. When I turned 50, though, is when it really accelerated my bones, the damage. Yeah, and that's when I lost my job full time at that point. And I was trying to go to keep working. If I could, I would still be working right now, but my body won't let me. My body won't allow me to, and I'm grateful to my body that I'm able to get up every day and do what I do. But it's hard. It's very hard. Just like sitting. Sitting for a long time hurts. Standing for a long time hurts. That's why I can't work. The judge is like, she can't work. She has to lay down at some points during the day. What job is going to let me lay down? So she's like, yeah, that precludes her from working. And when she said that, I'm like, okay, that means I could clock it. I'm going to get my disability. And I did. And I'm so grateful to that judge. And she knew while I was there, she could see the grimacing pain that I was in. Okay, Journey, I love you. Yes, please text me later. Love you, honey. Be good. Be good. March to Victory album. Oh, original experience, instrumental experience 2012 by John Medeiros. Thinking of posting it. Yes, John. Yes, do that, John. Post it. Post it, John. Yes, poor Journey. She's got the pins in her legs and everything, her feet, her ankles. Yeah, she sent me a picture yesterday. Yeah, she's going through it, and I'm just sending prayers to her. She's 16. She's young, and hopefully her bones will regenerate and be good. But when you're old, when you get older like me and you've had different things happen to your bones, it's not a good look for you when you get older. That's the only thing. It's just not a good look when you get older. Yes, laying down, doing nothing and being paid for it. Primo, yes, sign me up. Sign me up. I'll take it. Well, Primo, there is a job like that. It's not a respectable one. But there is a job like that, Primo. Although you do have to do some work. You do have to do some work with that job. You got to do a little bit of work. Got to do a little bit. Oh, that's wishful thinking. I know, Tamalia. Wishful thinking. And I'm drinking my water with lemon and salt because right now I ran out of my element electrolytes. So lemon and salt. Whenever you don't have electrolytes, Primo, lemon or lime, salt in your water. The saltier, the better in your water. You want it to taste like the sea sometimes, if you can handle it. That is what keeps you hydrated, because when we're sweating, that's why when people always say, well, I'm drinking water. And I'm like, yes, but when you drink plain water, that depletes everything in your body. And you know that because when you go to the bathroom and everything is clear, it should not be clear. It should look like light lemonade, right? It should not be brown and it should not be clear. It should look like light lemonade. If it looks like ginger ale, then you're not drinking enough water. Lexi and John want a lemonade to go with doing nothing and being paid for it. Yes. It's like, go do something. Get up. You're getting snow on Sunday. We are too, Christina. We're getting snow here too, honey. Yes, we're getting snow here too. We are. Primo says to Mel, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that because I'm a workhorse. I love being hands-on with work and useful to others equally as self. Yes. Well, there are some people that just want to, like Primo says, he likes earning his keep, right? And yes, eventually it's like, go do something. Yeah, it is like that. The thing about it is, for me, I've been that go-getter person my whole life. So right now, I don't need to, like, I always get people that are like, oh, you need to go do something every day or whatever. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't need to do anything every day if I don't want to. It's my given right not to. I've worked my ass off since I was, my God, a teenager. Actually, since I was 7 years old, I was babysitting, right? I've been working since then and cooking since I was 5. I don't need to do anything. I'm tired. So, and I do things around here. Like yesterday, I cleaned the kitchen and I do things. There are things that I have to do every day. We all have to keep our homes and do things. But when I don't want to, guess what? I don't. And I don't worry about it, because it'll still be there. It'll still be there. The short video you had of yourself here in Puerto Rico, Prima, could be imagined at your dream job, pay-to-view sites and be paid for it. Like mystery shoppers. Yes. Such a fun job, Primo. So fun. So fun. Yes, Primo. I love that job too. I love that. And like a mystery shopper, right? When you get paid to shop for other people, I love it. Or you get paid to shop to do reviews on things as a mystery shopper. But then there are also professional shoppers too that get paid to do that if that's something that you like to do. Yes. Proud. Remember how Jordan was acting when he was cleaning? Mrs. Lexi, move like that when it's cold. I really do. Jordan was walking like an old man. I'm like, Jordan, I don't even walk like that. Like, Jordan, stop it. Jordan is 2 years old, walking like an old man. I know what Jordan was doing, right? What was Jordan doing? Who did he see? He was watching somebody doing. He was like holding his back and everything. I'm like, Jordan, stop it. Stop it, Jordan. Ah. But yeah, when it's cold though, Tamelia, yes. It's hard on our bones. And I really feel it when it's cold. Now, my mother and my aunt used to always say, ooh, Arthur. I feel Arthur. Arthur is coming. And I'm like, yeah, Arthur. I know Arthur now. Arthur be kicking my butt. That's what Arthur be doing. Good evening, Blessing. How are you doing, honey? It's so good to see you. Greetings. How are things there in Nigeria? How is everything going? Yes, it would be something if y'all met before and didn't know it, right? If I met Primo and I didn't know, I know it. I didn't go shopping while I was there. If I had gone to the mall or something, I probably would have met Primo. He might have been maybe at Foot Locker or someplace at that time. I might have met him. But yeah. Yes. Exactly. We could have seen each other. I don't doubt it. In Viejo, because I was in Viejo, we could have definitely seen each other. Definitely. Hi, Husmifa. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Husmifa. Thank you, sweetie. But yes, not feeling well. I'm so sorry. Blessing. I'm so sorry, honey. I know you told me what to call you something else. I know you did, but I can't remember right now. The wind was chill, yes, but today it's cold. Yes, it's cold today. Your fingers and toes are freezing. Yes. About to turn on a little heater in my room. Yes, Tamelia. I have my little heater right here next to me. I just turned it off before I came on because it gets really hot. I have one of those Lascos. Zoe and I got them at Sam's Club, and they're really nice. My mom had one. My bestie who lives in the country, Rhonda, she sent one to my mother, and that one has a fan on it and a heater. And then when I saw them, Zoe's and mine have a remote control, but the remote control is not worth a damn. But I put it on every morning. I get up before I actually get out of the bed. When I get up, I go to the bathroom and everything. I put the heater on and then I get back in the bed until it warms up. But I don't sleep with it on because I can't sleep hot. I sleep hot. So I never have it on at night. But yeah, and this weekend here, it's going to be only in the 20s on Saturday. In the teens. It's going to be in the teens and on Sunday. And we're getting that ice storm. I'm not looking forward to it. I can tolerate snow. I'm good with snow. But ice, you can't drive or do anything in ice. You can't even open your car door if we have an ice storm. And we're supposed to have power outages. So I have one of those halos that you charge and you can plug your stuff in. So it's dead in my car. I keep it in my car because it's for your car battery and also for your tires. But it has plugs in it and stuff so you can do your phone and everything. So I told Zoe we have to bring that up Friday night and charge it, make sure it's charged, or Thursday, so I could charge it all day Friday so we can have it to use if the power goes out. I only have one of them, but we have different things for our phones and stuff to keep our phones running. So yeah. I know, Primo, no cold there. Cement floors is very rough, Tamelia. And that's Zoe, they had this cement floors where she works and she's standing all day. They finally got the not anti-exhaustion mats. I forgot. I think that's what they're called. The mats that you stand on and they're very cushioned. They finally got those for her in the area where she works. But yeah, it's not a good thing. That's why I'm mad at that she has to pay money to go to this thing, right? She's standing on her feet, killing herself. Her feet, she has to wear braces every day on her ankles. She's going through a lot right now. Yeah, she's going through a lot right now. And her poor, she stands on her feet like on the sides of her heels. So her little shoes are turning. Yeah, so I need to get her she needs some orthopedic shoes, and she needs really, yeah, to get herself together. It's hard standing up all day. And Zoe's just getting ready to turn 28, and her body is going through it. It's going through it. Hey there, nephew. Love and respect. How are you doing, honey? All is well, my love. Ah. When there's no insulation in the walls, that makes the inside of the home colder, which makes it brutal winter. Yes, it does. Thank God there is insulation here, but it's still very cold. You can still feel it. If you're living someplace where it's drafty, like the windows and stuff could be very drafty here. Yeah, it can still be cold inside. It really can. It really can. So yeah, Tamelia said, regulate. Oh, I'm so sorry, who's Mifa. I know that feeling, honey. I'm so sorry. You need to put a heating pad. You need a heating pad on your tummy. Yes, the wind was chill, but today it's cold, proud. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going backwards, everybody, to see if I missed anything. But yes, Tomato says regulate. Ain't nothing to regulate. I'm like, Miss Lexi, I have to make sure I can work this job. Yes, and see how your legs do. Yes, because you've been resting for a year. It's hard. Your body has to get used to. I mean, you have the muscle memory. Your body has that muscle memory. Your body will pick up, but your legs, especially Tamelia, you have to think. You have that like me. You really got to take care of your back. You got to take care. So yes. Yes. Yes, but that job requires hard labor, literally. Yes. Yeah, I know, Tamelia. It's rough. It's not easy, when you haven't been working. You know what I mean? Like Azan, for instance, Azan has cerebral palsy. So standing all day, after not working for a while and getting back to that, that's a lot. It's a lot, It's a lot to do. Okay, Prima, I love you. Please give the Primos and Tia my love. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. Halfway point. We got 2 more days. You got 2 more days in the week. 3 for me and Zoe, but possibly 2, because if we get an ice storm, she's not going to work. Oh, and they want them to spend the night. And I'm like, no, you will not spend the night. No, she can't anyway. There's no way that she can do that with her body the way it is. I don't know if they're going to bring in cots for them, whatever. Zoe can't do that. She's not going to be able to. Yeah, she's not. So I don't know how that's going to fare for her at this job. We will see. I will keep you posted. I mean, she's been there for over 3 years, but it doesn't matter. North Carolina is a right to work state. And if she says she can't do it, I don't know what's going to happen, if she's going to get written up or not. So we'll have to see. I'll keep you posted on that. So yes, thank you, Primo. Enjoy the rest of your hump day. I'll talk to you later. So yes, Tamelia, it's so hard on us, our bodies. It's so hard on our bodies. So yes. All right, it's 1 minute to 1. It's 1 minute to 1. Yes, we've been here for over an hour and a half. So that's good. Yes, we love you, Primo. Thank you so much for coming, honey. Yes, spend the night at work. Insane is what I said too. Insane. Like, no. And then she's going to have to take so much stuff with her. They have no place to store anything, because you got to shower there. You got to take all your stuff with you, your creature comforts from home and everything. No, nobody's trying to do that. Ain't nobody trying to do that. Like I told her, absolutely not. That is not happening. Now, if she's there and something happens to her, they can't leave. That's one thing. But no, she couldn't leave on Friday. There's nothing happen. I think Friday we may have some rain. That's about it. It's going to take a dip Friday night, and then it will be in the teens on Saturday morning, and it will start, and it'll be everything will be from the rain the night before. Everything is going to ice over, so that's a problem. That's a problem. I would love to be your godmother. Blessings. I would love to be your godmother, honey. That would be sweet. Take care, primo. Take care, honey. Bendiciones. Cuídate. So yes, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So yeah, Tamelia, how was orientation yesterday? I hope it was good. I hope it was good. I know you probably talked about it. I might have missed that in the live stream because I was doing stuff while I had you on the TV. I might have missed that part. I know, Tamelia. Grandma always talks about Arthur, right? And then we're like, who's Arthur? Now I know. I know who Arthur is now. I don't want to. I'm like, I wish I didn't know. Why did I have to be so nosy? Azan, how's everybody, honey? How's mommy and dad and grandma? I hope everybody's well. So, yes. Peace to Lawless and Azan from PNC. There's my Lawless. Arthur's fist be stiff. As a more goodbye, Primo. Get out. Get out. Bye. Everyone is good, no complaints. Awesome. Awesome. That's what I love to hear. Oh my God. Yeah, Arthur is no joke. Arthur is no joke. I'm telling you. Like, oh my goodness. What a mess. What a mess. But yes, I'm so happy to be here. And I've got to do a video about, I have a video planned, some things planned for this week. So I got to figure how that looks for me because I don't know how to film here and edit or do anything here. I don't know how. So if I film anything here, it would just be this. I don't know how to put anything on here. So I need to figure out my filming situation. And I probably am going to have to erase a lot of things on my phone. So that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yes, and warm the bathroom. Right. You don't keep it on because you get stuffy. Right. That's me too, Timaya. I cannot keep the heat on. Yeah, because I can't breathe. Yeah. Asthma. I cannot sleep with heat. My fan is on high though, even though I don't care how cold it is. I have 2 quilts and 3 blankets on my bed. Even in the summertime, it's like I have to sleep it on my stuff on my bed. It's almost like it feels almost like a weighted blanket, and I love it. Fine, Blessing. I love you, honey. I'm sending you so much love, Blessing. I'm sending you so much love. So much love. Sending it to you. Love you plenty. All will be well. All will be well. Have positive thoughts. I'm sending them to you. All will be well, my love. So, yes. Yeah, Tamara, you have to warm the bathroom. When mommy was alive, towards the end, right? I would have to bathe her. And so I would put the little heater in the bathroom. I would turn it on so that the bathroom would be nice and warm for her, for me to bathe her and everything. And she'd get out so she wouldn't be cold. Yeah, because she was so frail then, So I'd have to do that. I would love that, Blessing. I love that, honey. So yes, but yeah, I can't keep it on either. Like I just can't. I cannot keep it on. No. Like absolutely not. So yes. Mm. So yeah, uploading videos seems a lot. Yes, it seems like you need a lot of storage. I do, but I'm pretty much, I've uploaded all my videos from my phone since I started uploading videos last January. So yeah, I haven't had any problems. But my actual phone that I film on, that phone won't hold the Wi-Fi too much anymore. I think it's starting to come back now. I've deleted everything off of that phone, so it's back to factory settings. But yeah. So yeah, but I upload videos every single day. I was doing that up until December 31st. So I have not uploaded a video every day since then. But if you go back and look, you'll see I have over almost 900 videos on my channel now, if I don't have that already. So yeah, you started around that age. Yes. Tell her to try to get Hoka's or Nike. Yes, Huarache sneakers. But it still doesn't help long term. Right. That's the thing. We have to try. Yeah, she's got to try to get those, but she has to wear non-skid shoes where she works because she's in a kitchen. And I know that they do have Hoka non-skid. I found some on Massey app, and her godmother said she would get her a pair. So I have to see if godmommy can afford those for her so she can get the Hokas. So she can get those. Yeah. If not, she needs a shoe, like a boot. So she needs like a high top sneaker. And she found a pair. So she needs something like that to give her ankle support. She needs a lot of support around her ankles. So yes, Tamelia, that's when it starts. Mine didn't start. Well, it probably was started back then. I just didn't pay attention because I was doing too much. But mine started in my 40s. And when I turned 50, oh, it hit me like a ton of bricks. The day I turned 50, I couldn't even get out of my bed. It hit me like a ton of bricks. It was like I was run over by a Mack truck, and I'm not even lying about that. So yeah. And no, oh, John, we know your name, John. But yeah, 9 years. Yes, that's a long time, John. That's a long time. I have not been posting for 9 years on this platform. I've been posting for, oh my God, maybe 15 years or so on Facebook. And I've been posting for over 10 years on Instagram. And I just started posting during the pandemonium, excuse me, on TikTok. So yes, I don't ever post on Snapchat, very rarely, but I do have a Snapchat. I don't post there at all. So this is my first year here, even though I've had this account this year. April 1st will make 15 years that I've had my YouTube account. And I had like maybe 4 or 5 videos on it until January of 2025 when I came back. So yeah, it's a long process, John. It's a long process. It takes a lot. And when you work full time and have other things to do and it's hard to build a YouTube channel and community. It's very hard to do so. It truly is. It truly is. And I know what you mean, John. I do. I know what you mean. But yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to do this. And vertical live streams are the best way to grow. Vertical, best way to grow. Now, unless YouTube changes something, which they're always changing and evolving, but a vertical live stream is the best. It's the best. Yeah, it's the best. And that's how you have to grow your channel. People want to see you live. They want to engage with you. They want you to be able to call their name and that. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. And so, that it takes time to do that. It takes time. You have to have the time to do it. You really do. You really do. And that's how I grew my channel. Yes, you did that one time during a flood here. And man, was I mad. I couldn't go home. Yes, Tamelia. That's when you were at Fort Jackson. Yes, you couldn't abandon your post. Ay, 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 yes. Yes, see, I'm Zoe will not. When I pick her up Friday night, she's not going back there until next Wednesday. Guess what? and they will have to write her up, and that'll be that, because she's not working for the military. And I'm sorry, but she's not. And like I tell her, the excuse I always give her is, you have a mother who is disabled. So you can just say to them, my mother's disabled and I can't leave my mother home all night. And my mother brings me to work. So if the car is icy, guess what? My mother cannot walk or do anything with that. I cannot. I'm not going to walk down these stairs here and kill myself for nobody. Absolutely not. So she just will not go, you know? Yes, Mifa says, keep your head up, John. So yes, but Arthur, so much I thought he was a relative. Tamelia. Oh my God, I know it. I know it. Yes, live streams are the best. Yes, yes, you do, John. You do. And you can only do the best you can, John. You know, you can, because you work all day, and putting in so much effort here is a lot. It's a lot. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, it's a whole lot. Oh, 111, everybody. Make a wish. Make a wish. It's 111. I'm sending you abundance from spirit and guides from everybody, God up above, an abundance of love, an abundance of, I'm wishing this for you, an abundance of love and peace and wealth and health and trust and joy, happiness. Sending it to you, sending it to you, sending it, I'm sending it. And I hope you felt it. I hope you felt it. But Tamelia, I'm glad it was fun and smooth. Yes, yes, I'm so glad it was. I'm so glad it was. And you got to meet some new people. So that's nice. Yeah, I loved watching you going to get your lunch yesterday, or going outside and everything. Yeah, but it looked just like Indian Land Walmart. That's why I was saying to you, where are you? Because I'm like, if you're close to me, I'm coming over there. I'm coming over there. But I figured you wouldn't be in Indian Land because you're too far from Indian Land. But yeah. Indian Land, South Carolina. And that's where Zoe worked. Zoe worked at the Lidl right next door to the Super Walmart in Indian Land. So we would go there every morning. She had to be to work at 5:30, I think. So we would be leaving here at 5 every morning, me driving up there in the dark and then picking her up sometimes in the dark. Driving there in the dark, oh, it was awful. It was awful. Do you hear me? It's a straight shot from my house, though. It's straight up Johnston Road, straight up, and then straight back. But with my eyesight, I don't see good in the dark. So, and then if it's raining too, oh, that was rough. That was rough. Ah, you will, who's Mifa? You will get a job. Have you been looking for a job? You have to look for one in order to get one. You got to look for something. What do you like? What do you want to do? What do you want to do, my friend? You got to find whatever's your passion, find it and find something that goes with that. And then it'll never feel like work. Never feel like work. Keep a fan and a heater. It's crazy. Yes, asthma don't play, Tamelia. It does not. And I always have to have a fan on, always. And in the summer, now, you know, I had my AC on last week when it went back up to 75. I sure did. I sure did. In January, had my AC on, 68 degrees. I cannot sleep. When it starts getting hot here, like in March, the end of February, March, it starts getting hot, my AC will go back on, and I hate that. I hate having to turn it on because it's so expensive, but I have to because we don't have ceiling fans. If we had ceiling fans, I would probably never need an AC. I grew up in the Virgin Islands in Puerto Rico with no AC, but we don't have ceiling fans. So I have to have the air condition going at all times. So yes, operating reading glasses, editing the videos. Yes, very stressful on the eyes, John, very stressful. Very, very. And that's why I do minimal editing. And I think right now I'm going to go back to no editing at all. That's what YouTube, people like that. They don't want to see a bunch of, you got the girly pops for all the edits and stuff, right? I'm not somebody that does all that. I'm not showing you a bunch of stuff. So I'm just going to do my videos to say it is what it is, and this is what you're going to get. That's it. Yeah, I'm going to go back to that. That's how I was in the very beginning. My very episode 1 through maybe episode 100 or something before I learned how to edit. And I don't even do it well. I don't splice things out and cut things out of my videos. If there's a mistake or something in my video, it's in there. I may put a little writing or something next to it explaining something. That's it. That is it. That is it. So yeah. In retail, okay, Uzmifa. Well, now maybe you will find something because during the holiday, I don't know what part of the country you live in, if you live in the US or in another country. I know in the US, during the holidays, it's very busy and they hire a lot of people. And then sometimes they let you stay on after the holidays if they need you. But now is a good time to look. Now's a good time to look, and especially towards springtime is a good time to look for a retail position. It's a good time to look before summer, before the summer kids come in and start working. So, yes. In Indian Land is a city in South Carolina, and they have different stores there. So that's what Indian Land is. It's a city, it's a place where lots of stores, grocery stores, all kinds of things. Walmart, Lidl, all kinds of shops and stores and gas stations and everything is in Indian Land. Yeah, it's a city in South Carolina, and I live in North Carolina. Yes, Tamelia, you said when my mom couldn't bathe herself. I know, Tamelia. I know you would cry, honey. Thank God for grandma. It wasn't me bathing her that was so hard, but the smell was getting to me. If I know, honey. And that's how it was with my mom. But my mom, unlike Bev, Bev was sick, right? Physically sick. My mom was mentally sick then because she was getting onset dementia and she was suffering with depression and onset dementia at that time. Because you have to remember, this was during the pandemonium, right? My mother had lost so many of her friends, and one of my aunts and my nephew passed away during that time. And my mother's circle got so small. She didn't have anybody to talk to, just me and Zoe. And she would stay in her room a lot, by herself. And that loneliness and that really got to her. And she ended up with it was just the onset dementia when she passed. And so when you're going through that, you don't want to bathe. You just don't. And I would say, Mommy, did you bathe? She's like, oh, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know how to take care of myself. But she wasn't. And so I had to do it for her. I did. And she appreciated it. She did. But it was hard for me too. It was hard for me too. So yeah, it was very hard. Yes, don't know your mom was losing, yes, her life. Yes. When your body starts to deteriorate, yes, the tumors. I know, Tamelia. I know. Me too, honey. I cried for my mommy because my mommy was everything, right? Like Bev. Bev drives you up and down the road. Bev is on the road. Bev is doing everything. That was my mother, right? My mother used to do everything. My mother could fix anything, make anything, do anything. She was a Joan of all trades, my mother. She could knit a sweater and a scarf. She could cook. She could bake. She could do it all. My mother did it all. She hung the moon, right? So to see her not being that way, and I was in denial. I was in denial. Zoe's like, Mommy, you're in denial. You don't see what I see. You don't see that grandma is deteriorating. And I didn't. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with her. She's my mom. She could do everything. There's nothing wrong with her. Yeah. Yes. So I would do that too. Oh, you're in Boston. Okay, Husmifa. You're in an amazing place. I love Boston. I haven't been there in a very long time. My brother used to live in Boston. Yes, you live in an amazing. I imagine it's really snowy and cold in Boston now, and it's going to be this week. But yes, you got to go to the mall and go to the different places and look and put in your application. Go on Indeed, and the website Indeed, and make sure you have a resume and start looking for jobs. You're going to find something. I promise. You will definitely find something. Yes. Yes. Very sad. Yes, like your mom and dad. Yes, John. Yeah. It's sad when we grow up. And I know, John, I think you were young when your parents, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because I know that Fatima helped to rear you all, her younger siblings. But I know that when you're older, when you're an adult, and especially this age, like for Tamelia, I'm thinking, Tamelia, were you in your 20s or 30s when mom got sick? Um, for me, when my mom got sick, I was in my 50s and I just couldn't imagine it. I'm like, my mother's sick? No, she's not. And Zoe's like, yeah, mommy, and it was my last birthday with my mother that I realized it. And my mother Zoe gave my mother the birthday card to sign for me, and she didn't know who to sign. She didn't know. She's like, what do I do? Who do I write this to? And Zoe's like, she kept saying happy birthday to Zoe. And Zoe's like, Grandma, it's not my birthday. It's mommy's birthday. And she couldn't get it together, and she used to call me mommy. In the end, my mother used to call me mommy. I was her mommy. She was my mommy, but I was her mommy. And so, yeah, and it's tough. It's tough. She always knew who I was, though. And she always knew who Zoe was. She always knew us. She never did not know who we were, I was grateful for that. Except that one time at the hospice, and there was this nurse walking by, and she says, come here, come here, come here. Okay, boo, you on break? So yes, it's snowing a lot there on Sunday. Yes, it's slippery. I know. Who's Mifa? Be very careful. It was going to snow here this weekend, but yes, my mother, she called the nurse in the hospital. She's like, come here, come here, come here. There's a nurse outside passing by. She saw the nurse. Now the room was full of me, and there was another nurse in there, and I think Zoe wasn't there. Zoe wasn't with me that day. Zoe was at work. And she says, who are these people in my room? I don't know these people. And the nurse says, well, this is your nurse. And then the nurse looked at me, and I looked at her, and I says, Mommy, you don't know me? And she's like, it's my daughter. With an attitude, she's like, it's my daughter. Yes, we always have to be careful, Tamelia. Always, always. Yes, it's sad and scary. It's very sad and scary, but God does heal. God heals, and God works everything out. And it's divine timing. It's always divine timing. God is able, and God is a miraculous God and a forgiving God, right? Forgiving, always forgiving us, always, always. Yes. Whew. But yes, indeed. All right, we're going to stay for a few more minutes. A few more minutes. A few more minutes. We've been here for 2 hours. Didn't think I could do 2 hours today. I'm having kind of like a tummy ache right now. I don't know what's going on with my stomach. So, yeah. But we always have to be careful, Tamelia, always. Always. We really do. We really do. And, and John, when we're older and we know, because we think our parents hung the moon. Our parents are superstars. We never want to see them down. We never want to see them sick or down because they take care of us, right? Even when we're an adult. I still take care of Zoe. Zoe came in my room last week so upset. And I'm like, what happened? And like 4 a.m. or so, she had a bad cramp and she was hurting, and I had to rub her down and give her something and send her back to bed. And yeah, we always need our mom. She's going to be 28 in a month. You need your mom. You need your mom. Doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter. So yeah, it's rough when we lose our loved ones and when we lose our parents who are very close to us, who are very close to us. And I had always said that I don't know what's going to happen to my mother because when she goes, I'm going. I'm going with her. You're not leaving me here, Mommy. But I can't leave. I have to be here with Zoe. And now Ma'am. So I can't leave. But I'm like, I'm coming with you, Mommy. So yes, it's just, it's difficult. It can be difficult. Now I can laugh at it. I can laugh at things and I could talk about my mom, but I couldn't for over 3.5 years. I could not. I couldn't talk about her. I couldn't without crying. And I mean, anything I would see on TV, I don't care what it was. I would bawl my eyes out. If I saw a cardinal or a butterfly, oh, forget it. That would just break me down, you know? So, yeah, yeah, it's very difficult. I'm so grateful that I was able to release that in March of 2025. I went to that Moon Magic with Ange of Roots and Waves and Elizabeth of the More Intuitive Me. They had a burning, and they would put all your things in the fire that you wanted to release, things that didn't serve you. So yeah, I did that, and that really helped me to release that sadness and that depression over losing my mom, because my mom wouldn't want me to be so sad and down. She wouldn't. She would want me to keep going, but I just couldn't. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. I just couldn't. Yes, John. Your mom used to hide bananas to make sure you have one for breakfast. I love that. That is so sweet and precious. That is so sweet and precious. I love it. I love that so much. I love that so much. I love it. Yes, there's my Lori Boo Boo and Yappy. And Yappy too. Boo, you have to help me. You have to help me and tell me how to get all the things. I think you have to do it initially. I don't know how to get all the emojis on my thing. I don't know how to do it. Because I had nobody showing me initially. Nobody showed me initially, so I don't know how. So I have so many emojis, but I don't know how to get them up there. So yeah, I got to figure that out. But yes. Yes. But love, grief is love with nowhere to go. So when we're grieving our loved ones, yes, boo. Yes, show me. When we are grieving our loved ones, it's hard, because grief is love with nowhere to go. That's just how it is. It's just how it is. And so we learn, we learn. It takes lots of time, though. And you will never, ever, ever get over a loved one. You'll never get over when you've lost a loved one. You never will. It just gets easier over time. It will get easier over time, but you'll never get over somebody that you love so much. Never. It's hard watching someone's independence leave them. Yes. And that's how I feel too, right? Like Zoe's, I have a hard time opening things now with my hands and my arthritis. And she's like, "Oh, Mom, you want me to do that for you?" And I'm like, "No, I have to keep doing it for myself as long as I can. So whether I have to put on a rubber glove or get a towel or something, I have to do it myself, because yeah, it's hard. And I'm the one that does everything. I'm the one that cooks. I'm the one that does the dishes, and I'm the one that does certain things. Zoe does her jobs, and I have my jobs, and I have to be able to do them, right? Zoe can't take care of me and work, and who would be home to help me maneuver and do things. I have to be able to do things on my own. And when you lose that independence, that's what I was thinking the other day. I did have a little cry out the other day because I was reflecting. I was watching somebody reflecting on some things, and I'm like, yeah, it's hard when you're alone, when you're lonely. I don't ever feel lonely, but I am alone a lot because it's only me and Zoe, and I'm here alone. And a lot of my family, they kind of did like this when my mother passed. They went on their separate ways, and so we don't talk to a lot of family, right? And I have one aunt left, and the rest who I talk to, who I love. But my cousins and things, no, they're nowhere to be found, right? And whenever I call them, they think I want something or need something, so they don't answer. Or when they do answer, like, "Well, what is it? Or what do you want?" It's like, "I'm calling just to see how you're doing and say hi." So that's rough too, right? And but I had a little teary-eyed moment because I was thinking that my poor mom was lonely, and that's what caused her, to go within herself and the dementia and everything, because she was just lonely. She was by herself. I, on the other hand, though, I don't ever feel lonely. Not now. I don't, because I have you. I have you, my soul family. I never feel lonely. And I talk to so many people every day. It got to the point for my mom where She had nobody calling her every day because all her friends had passed away. So, she was the last one standing of all her siblings. She was the last one standing of her parents, her siblings, her cousins. She was the last one standing, I think, except for maybe one cousin. Yeah. So that was hard, and that was lonely. You love your bananas, John. Oh, yes, Tamelia, early 30s. Yes, yes. Yeah, so it's you're at that age now where you're more aware of things and you know how to help mom and how to be nice to mom. And that's why, and we'll talk, you and I will talk, because I have some things to tell you about the little people that live in your house. I have some things to tell you about those people. Those people that don't pay rent, including Lucky. Not Lucky. But yes, John. Yeah, bananas. I love bananas too. But I don't eat a lot of bananas. I have to have a taste for bananas. I love bananas and I have to have a taste for them. And as a type 2 diabetic, bananas are not good for me. So I don't eat. I used to eat a banana every morning with yogurt. And I used to wonder why is my blood sugar high? Because I was eating bananas. I love a banana though. Ah. Yes, love to all our mamas. Yes, John, love to all our mothers. Our mothers are heavenly loves sent down from heaven above. Angels, they're angels. Heaven must have been missing an angel when they sent our mothers here, right? Yeah, I think so. But now they're back. Mine's is back and yours is back, John's. So now they're back there shedding that light. See, there's that light over me. That's my mommy right there. She's like, yes, I'm here. She's always here. She's always here. They're always here with us. Always. Always. This lady used to clean for us. She knew, you knew her dementia was getting worse when she thought you were her husband. Oh my goodness. Yes. When they see you, then 1 minute you're someone else to them. Yes. Yes. Now, thank God, mommy wasn't that bad yet for me and Zoe. And she knew us. But yeah, I can't even imagine. What is that noise? Somebody's banging. Let me tell you, my neighbors are always banging and doing something. And I can't wait to leave. When we move out of here, I'm going to have a party. I'm going to film this whole place and tell everybody all about it when we move out of here. Soon. Very soon. But yes, Tamelia, it's so rough, right? It's so rough. I know. It's so rough. So yeah, it is. It is. I thank you for the 23 million likes, and the 7 million in the building. I'm so grateful to you all. I'm so grateful. And even when you come and you just watch and you're just silent, I love it when you watch. And I hope that you resonate with anything that I say here. Because a lot of times I'm in the bushes watching too, because I can't always get in the chat. I'm usually busy doing other things. So I can't always get in somebody's chat, but I'm always there supporting. I'm always there. You never know when I'm going to be there. You never know. I've heard my names in some places and I'm like, yeah, I'm watching. I hear you talking about me. I hear people talking about me. I'm always there. But yes, it's a trip, getting old. My mother used to say, getting old is a bitch. She said, getting old is a bitch. Her and my aunt used to say that all the time. All the time. So yeah. Yeah, all the time. Getting old is a bitch. And I know it now. And I'm not old. I can't wait to get that age. Like Maya Angelou said, do it if you can, honey. Do it if you can. And I'm definitely going to be doing it. Like Bev is doing it, I'm going to be doing it. With grace. Getting old with grace. My mother, she lived to be 89, just a few months shy a few months shy of her 90th birthday. And she had 10 more years. I'm like, Mommy, you're supposed to be here till you're 100. She's like, I know, I'm not going anywhere, but God had other plans for her, and that was okay. That was okay. God needed her more. So she's up there directing stuff and doing stuff. I know it. She's a diva. She's a diva. Ah, wherever she is. So, yeah. Yes, yes. Holding on to emotions. Yes, Tamelia. Write down. Yes, what you want to release. Yes. What we did was during that moon magic, right? Do you have a fire pit, Tamelia, in your yard? What they did was they wrote it down, because of course we did it over YouTube, right? So they wrote it down on a piece of paper and folded it up, and they put it in a jar and they put it in the fire. The things we wanted to release. The other things, you want to do it on a full moon. And the things that you want to prosper you and the things that you want to manifest, you put those in the full moon. You put all your things in a jar under the moon, right? Sometimes you could put water in a jar and put those things in a jar. I have my moon magic jar right here, and it still has things in it that I wrote in indelible marker, in permanent marker, and I could still read it on the papers. Yeah, it's right here now. I can't reach it now to show you, but it's right here in my window, right here in my window next to me. So yes, you do that in the moon. You do that in the moon, Tamelia. Anything that you don't, when you find out when is the next moon, the next new moon, right? Full moon. I think I know there's going to be a blood moon. I think on Zoe's birthday on March 3rd. There's going to be a blood moon on March 3rd. I don't know. We will see it clearly here, and there's going to be an eclipse, I believe, too, on March 3rd. Yes, that's Zoe's birthday. And so yes, you want to write your things down, the things that you want to release, and what you can do too, without a fire pit. You don't need a fire pit to distinguish them, right? You can distinguish them on the stove, however you want to do it, right? Don't set any fires now. And you want to do is distinguish them. So you want them to turn to ash. So that's why a fire pit is nice. But you can always distinguish them and just bury them out in your yard. You have a beautiful yard. Or send them away. Let them go. Make them ash and send them away. Send them away. And, and that's what you do to release anything that does not serve you. Anything that does not serve you, right? You want to release that because you don't want that in your spirit, and you don't want that blocking your blessings. So you want to release that. And a full moon is the next best thing. Echo, when is the next full moon?
The next full moon will be next Sunday, February 1st at 5:09 p.m.
February 1st, 5:09 p.m. is the next full moon. It's Sunday. February 1st is a Sunday. That is the next full moon. So there's your assignment, Tamelia. Start writing down things, writing them on paper. Put that paper up, put it in a jar, sit it in the moonlight. On February 1st, you're going to set those things ablaze and let those ashes go in the wind. You're going to let them go. Set them in blaze and let them go. That's what you're going to do. So yes. And also journal. Journaling is amazing. Journaling is amazing to let things go. And doing shadow work, and doing that mirror work, looking in the mirror, right? And saying, releasing, talking, right? And speaking positivity over yourself. Do that mirror work, that inner work, that shadow work with your inner child. Do those things. It helps. Love on yourself. Give that to yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. I see you like I do every day here. And I'm so proud of you. Do that for yourself. For yourself. You'll see that, like this, you see everything just come down, right? Make you feel amazing. Make you feel amazing. I love you, Zmifa. Yes. Oh, you're not close, but you still love her. Yes. And you're grateful to her. I understand, honey. You know what? It's very fortunate when people can have a good relationship with their mother. My relationship with my mother was good, but I mean, it didn't come without challenges, because as mothers and daughters, sometimes we butt heads. right? But my mother was my mother, and I loved her to pieces, and she never did anything wrong. Sometimes our parents don't know how to treat us. Sometimes our parents don't know how to say things and how to do things because they didn't hear it themselves and they weren't taught that. We're not taught how to be a parent. We don't have a manual. When we get pregnant and we're going to have a baby and bring a baby into this world, there's no book that says you how to be a parent. There's no rules. We figure that out as we go with our motherly instincts. And sometimes our mothers don't have instincts. Sometimes they don't have instincts. And that's okay. That's okay. And we learn from that, and we learn that we can love them or not. We can love them or not. Right? Sometimes our mothers aren't for us. I have a couple of friends who they have no relationship with their mothers. Their mothers were not nice to them growing up as children. And they don't wish any ill will on them, but it's like you need to block them and they let them go on their own way. Right? Sometimes we have to do that. So you have to do what feels right to you. We honor our parents, we honor our mothers and fathers, but not all the time is that warranted sometimes. And you have to ask God for forgiveness and discernment so that you know what to do. You have to trust yourself, and you have to trust your spirit and your heart. You have to trust yourself. Yes, it can be rough. Yes, and it seems like the ones we really want around don't have time, but strangers are quicker to support. Amen, Tamelia. Amen. Amen. We have some people that are they're not nice, right? And it doesn't matter if they're moms or not. They don't know how to function. They don't know how to embrace. They don't know that a lot of times because they didn't get it themselves. And it's sad, right? And that's where that mirror work comes in, and that shadow work that you have to do for yourself. That's where all that comes in. I have a shadow book here too. I have to find it. It's around here somewhere. But a book about that, about doing the shadow work when you're mimicking that what happened to you as a child. You have to do those things, right? We have to do those things sometimes to bring ourselves forward. We do. So who's Mifa? I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much love, honey. Because you're not the only one. There's a lot of people that their mothers are not what they want their mothers to be for them, right? But that's the lot that we've been given. Those are the parents that God chose for us, and that we chose coming to this world, right? So, but that doesn't mean that you have to, always respect whatever. If those parents aren't there for you and don't do for you, then you have to maybe, you want to love them from afar, right? You have to love them from afar, but you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself first and foremost. You do. You do. YouTube did not let you. Oh, yes, is an amazing mother, but emotionally she's not right. And I get that. I get that. Right, I get that. And maybe because nobody was emotionally available for her. So she may not know how to be. She may not, but she said she's amazing. So that's a plus right there. That's a plus. You have to meet people where they are, right? So you know that about your mother. So you have to love her where she's at. Have to love her where she's at. And you can't expect her to be that emotional, safe place for you because she can't do that for you right now, right? So you have to be that for yourself, and maybe you have to be that for your mom. And you have to mirror that to her and teach her how you want her to treat you. You have to teach her. You have to teach her. So you have to love on your mommy, right? Just love and love and love on her and love on her until she gets it. When I was growing up, my mom has always been that woman for me. My mom has been that person. But when I was growing up, my mom wasn't so much with the I love yous. When I got older, my mom never was really with the I love you. I had to make that. Because when the day my daughter was born, I have probably told my daughter from the day she was born on March 3rd, 1998 until now, I love you about 500 million, quadrillion, billion, gazillion times a day, times infinity, that I love her. I tell her that every day, all day, all day. I love her. It's the first thing I say to her in the morning. I love you. I love her. Some parents don't know how to do that because they never had that. And when my mother started hearing me do that with my baby, my mother was like, I love you. I would always say, I love you, mommy. And she's like, I love you. But when I used to say, I love you, mommy, she would never respond. She didn't know how. I had to teach her. So you have to teach your mother how you want to be treated. You have to teach her, even though she's your mother and you think, well, she should know. No, she doesn't know. You have to teach her. You have to teach her. So yes, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, sweetie. You're so welcome. So yes. Yes, you don't, but you want one. Yes, a fire pit. I want one too. I can't wait to have it. And you can buy them, the nice ones that have the cover on them. You can buy one of those, if you have a nice area to put it in, or you can get pavers and put them out in the yard and sit it on that because you don't want it directly on grass or anything like that. And put some chairs around it. Maybe that's something you could do in the spring, right? And prepare for the fall. Something that you can invest in. That would be nice. That would be nice. And I'm sure you can find all that stuff at Walmart. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, my loves. We got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Let's get it. Let's get it. 5 more minutes. Let's see. What can I do for 5 minutes? Let's read something. Let me read something to you. Something positive. This is the Everyday Positive Thinking book by Louise Hay. Louise Hay was one of my gurus. I loved her so much. Loved her so much. Learned so much from her. So much from her. And this is a book of quotes from different people. Some positive, some different things. Here's one that I pulled right up to. And this is from Cheryl Richardson. And Cheryl Richardson used to be the co-founder or the co-president or whatever of Facebook. And she says, think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. Think big. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. Everybody here wants to see you succeed. Everybody wants to. Yes, you just don't know the people who are watching, right? When we do these live streams, there are so many people watching, wishing us well and loving on us. And yeah, there are trolls too that come in with the nonsense, right? Because those are people that are unloved. They don't know how to be nice because they need nobody was nice to them. So they're bullies, right? And the adult bullies that we have here on the internet who I can't stand, right? And we know some of these people, some of us are in the same circles, but there are always big unseen forces ready to support your dreams. Never forget that. And another thing she said was connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure, right? What we were just talking about. A loved one is a gift to treasure. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. Always. Our loved ones are gifts to treasure. And sometimes they don't know, right? Like for me right now, my loved ones right now are MIA. Yes, and that's the start to your birthday month. And there's my tip. There's my tippy. I love you, honey. I loved your video, my love. So amazing. So amazing. Tamelia, that's what I needed to tell you too. Tiff Takes, she did an amazing video this morning, and the video is about becoming monetized. Prior to becoming monetized, doing silent live streams, right? And I know a few people on this platform that this has happened to, more people than I care to know that this has happened to because it's ridiculous. But when you're trying to go to get your watch time hours and be monetized, especially in that first level, that 3,000, if you're doing a lot of silent live streams and things, YouTube doesn't like it. Back in July, they kind of changed things and they don't like it. They want to see the engagement. They want you talking to somebody and they want to see that engagement. They don't want to just see a picture of you. Now, none of this has happened to me. I was monetized back in August, lickety split, with 3,000 and 4,000 like that. It took me 2 months to do that once I started going live every day. I never was doing silent live streams, but I know a few people who I was like, I noticed that I hadn't seen people anymore. I'm like, well, what happened to this person and that person? It's like, well, they got off the platform because when they made their 3,000, YouTube said, no, we're not going to monetize you. You're going to have to wait, or you can appeal, or you can this, or you can that. So for me right now, I'm way over 6,200 watch time hours. I don't think YouTube is caring about that for me right now, but also you don't want to get demonetized as well. So keep those silent live streams at a minimum. Don't do them. Just like a lot of us didn't do shorts. Like I did shorts until I got right before I was going to hit my 3,000. I stopped doing them. I was not going to unlist them or anything like that. I just stopped doing them. It's a way for people to find your videos. And Stash did a video about that this morning as well, right? Short form content. It's a way for somebody to find you, but attach your long form video to that so people can click on that and go to your channel and watch, right? That's what you use it for. That's the purpose. You're not getting watch time from those short form content. If you didn't know, does not give watch hours, does not. And right now, silent lives will give you watch time, but it will prevent you from getting monetized. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that. So yeah. Tamelia says, yeah, that part. Yeah. So be aware of that. Be aware. And Tiff did a nice video sharing that because that happened to her, and that was very sad. You work hard. We work hard for these channels. That's why I was saying when I first started my video today, my live stream, that I don't know what 2026 looks like for me in YouTube, because right now I'm tired. I posted a video every single day for the whole year of 2025. I posted a video, a live stream, a short, a post every single day for 365 days. And that doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that for me anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to. I just want to maybe do some videos here and there because I'm not a vlogger. I don't vlog things. Maybe I will eventually, but right now I'm not. I'm a talking head. I'm a person of a certain age and a talking head, and I speak the wisdom. That is my niche. I talk about things that I know, things that I've experienced. That's what I do. And in 2025 and the end of 2024, YouTube was really focused on that type of content creator. Right now, I don't know because YouTube is changing, right? So I don't know if our videos are being kicked out to so many people and things like they used to. I mean, I used to have people in my live streams from all over the world: Russia, Uzbekistan, Siberia, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all over the world. People would be in my live streams, especially during the summer last year. Oh, it was on and popping. I never posted anything that got less than 1,000 views, never. But now things are changing, right? So we're rebuilding. We're rebuilding after the holidays, and then springtime comes, and we have that spring awakening, right? But it's it's a thing. Hey there, 3. Hey, 3. Or thread the needle. Not 3. Thread the needle. I'm looking at the number 3 and I'm saying 3. Hey, thread the needle. How are you doing, thread the needle? Long time no see. So yeah, but anyway, you all, I love you all so much. I love you plenty, and I do. And when I say that, I do. Yappy and I love you plenty. Yappy hasn't even been looking at y'all the whole time. Get it together, Yappy. But Yappy's been looking out the window. But a bit more than 3. You have a nickname, a bit more than 3? Thread. But, thank you for the floating hearts, by the way. But, I don't know what it's going to look like for me. I have no idea yet. I'm still trying to figure that out, and what I'm going to be doing and what I want to say, and if I still want to go live. There are so many things to consider, but you're not getting rid of me yet. I came, I saw, I conquered. I did what I set out to do in less than 12 months. I came here. I posted every day consistently. That was my word for 2025, consistent, one of my words. I posted every day. I was monetized in less than 2 months from the time I started posting every single day, a live stream. And I grew my channel in 2 weeks. Right? From 200 to 1,600 in 2 weeks. So I got 1,400 subs in 2 weeks. And then subsequently more. By the time I was fully monetized, I had over 2,000 subs. And that's a plus. Everybody doesn't do that. And everybody can't. Some people get monetized in a week. Some people it takes time. There's a guy here. He's almost getting ready to hit 100,000, and that is Rob the Maritimer in Canada. And like it took him a couple of years before he made his 3,000 watch time hours. Right? It took time. Look, it took Mr. Beast time to get 1,000 subscribers. It did. It took Mr. Beast, what was it, 2 years or something before that happened to him? He didn't come out off the bat, but he studied and he learned what he wanted to do and how to become, a viral sensation. And he did that. My hat's off to him. He did that. That's not necessarily what I want to do. If I became a million subscriber here, that would be amazing. There's a little girl that I watch. I call her a little girl. She's a grown woman. She just got her diamond. She's got over 10 million subs. So she got her little diamond plaque. And I think that is amazing. So she's got her 100,000, her gold plaque, and her diamond. And I think that's amazing. If you could do that, by all means, do it. I don't push out that kind of content, right? My thing is about being positive and inclusive. That's what I do. And that's not always thing, because people don't like it when you're positive or when you tell the truth or when you're being yourself. People don't like that. They want to see the fake and the phony and the sensationalizing of everything. And that's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to be myself. So we're going to see, what's going to happen. What's going to happen? Shelly, my love. I love you, Shelly. Welcome back, honey. So, we will see. Oh, you saw a crew at Walmart for $50. Yes. Do some. Yes. Well, then, Zoe and I'll have to come down then for real. Then we'll have to come over. For real, for real. I got to find out how to get to you on the back roads because, I'm not taking the freeway. I go everywhere in the back roads. I've been to the country and everything on the back roads. You and Bev are on the freeway, honey. Lexi ain't driving nobody's freeway. Since I retired, I'm not driving the freeway. I can't stand being on somebody's freeway. It reminds me of work. I'm going to work. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Shelly. Yes, I will definitely keep the positive energy. Is going to never stop, never stop. But I'm just trying to figure out what it's going to look like for me going forward in 2026. So I'm trying to figure that out. So yes. All right, everybody. It's time for me to bid you adieu, 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 adieu. Farewell. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. I will see you all mañana on Thankful Thursday. I got to find a thumbnail for this here. I got to do something. I got to find a thumbnail. Somebody take a screenshot of me. So I can then send it to me. Jamel, you take a screenshot. I need a picture. I don't feel like doing none of that. Oh my God. Lawless. Lawless. Look at my Lawless. I love you so much. Lawless says, I'm going to be a member here for 4 months. That means get it together. Get it together, Lexi. Get your stuff together, Lexi. Get it together. Get it together, Lexi. I love you, my Lawless boo. Love you so much. And Mrs. Lawless, that made my day that day. You said, say hi to Lexi. She's like, hi, Lexi. I loved it. I'm like, look at Mrs. Lawless. My boo. I love you. But it's GH time, everybody. And it was preempted yesterday because of that man in the White House talking the most ridiculous stuff ever. So if you saw my post yesterday and I said, why is this man on the TV? That's who I was talking about. I was like, what is this man talking about? Is anybody going to rein him in? But this is not a political channel. So we will go no further in that conversation. But anyway, I love you plenty. Yep, and I do. We love you plenty. Yeah, and Ma'am too. And Zoe too. And I am so proud of you. And I see you all. And I'm so grateful to you. So grateful to you for being here with me all the time and keeping me from being lonely. Because we're not having that. No. I have my soul family here. I'm never lonely. Never lonely. All I have to do is think of you all every day. It puts a smile on my face, a big smile on my face. But yes, the silent lives. No more silent live streams. Yeah, don't do those. If you're trying to get monetized, don't. If you don't want to get monetized, have at it. Do whatever you want. But if you are trying to get monetized on YouTube, do not do silent live streams, especially if you have not reached your 3,000 watch hours and you have not reached your 4,000. Don't do it. I didn't do those before, so that didn't affect me. But yeah, don't do it. I'm telling you, I know too many people who have had to reach that pinnacle more than once. They had to get 3,000 hours more than once. The third time's the charm. They had to do it more than once, sometimes twice, in order to get monetized. So we're telling you, be careful in these YouTube streets. Okay? Okay. Anyway, Lexi and Yappy, out. We out. I love you plenty. Doses.